Do me a favor and go to Statler's page, Statler from 90 Day Fiance, and tell her she needs to stay in her lane and mind her business and stop trying to be. Why is she so obsessed with me? I don't know if she's obsessed with me or obsessed with Sophie, but she's a CIA agent who found out that my life story is just a lie, which is crazy because she found out that I have a couple of successful cousins. Yeah, because that means I have money and my family, my house has money because I have successful cousins who worked their butts off and got scholarships, and that's what's up. But that doesn't make me anything. That'd do anything for me.
Rob says that they worked their butts off and got scholarships. So is he basically trying to say that he's the lazy one of the family? Is he trying to say he's the one in the family that's never bothered to work his butt off to do anything? Because that's what I'm getting out of this at this moment in time. Literally, this guy's having a whole hissy fit. And it's like, okay, so what's the hissy fit about? What's it really about? And it seems to me as if this hissy fit that he's having, it seems to be about the fact that his family's got money and he hasn't. But anyway, we'll continue with this explanation from Rob.
And I lived close to Overland Park, Kansas, and I didn't move out there until I was 15. I grew up inside of Kansas City, Missouri. Didn't go to Kansas until I was in high school. So she has no idea what my story is, and it's ridiculous. She's out of line, and she needs to stop. What the fuck is wrong with this lady? To those of you who actually do go to Statler's page and call her out for, like, she needs to get a life. I don't know why she's so bitter towards me or why she's so obsessed towards me. Those of you who do that, y'all are the real MVPs, because seriously, I don't really know what to say. I don't understand why she's coming at me constantly, why she's on a mission to, like, try to I don't know. I don't get it. But it's funny because I actually had to call my mom before I addressed it and ask her, like, do I have relatives named Jim and Donald? And she was like, well, yeah, my cousins. You met them when you were 7 years old. You know, the really, really... Do me a favor and go to...
I mean, honestly, you know when somebody gets to a point where they start to justify things, it becomes to a point where, like, it's now over-justifying what you're trying to say. Like, bruh, calm down. Relax. But the fact is, though, him saying, I'm gonna have to go to my mom and da-da-da-da-da-da. Why do you need to go to your mom if you know that your story is the truth? Do you need to know if these people exist or if these people are your cousin if you know that you're telling the truth? Why are you going to such lengths? Like, really and truly. But the funny thing is that Rob says a whole lot of things, but do you know the differences between Rob and Statler? The difference is that she came through with evidence. She came through with, well, I say evidence, she came through with information that, you know, pretty much felt as if it had quite a strong receipt behind it. Rob now, he's just telling us things. And this is the problem, Rob. Rob is always just telling us things. He's always telling Sophie things. And then boom. But to be fair, let's answer the question though. Why does Statler have this thing against him? Why does she want to pick on him necessarily? Maybe it's because Statler has a thing for British girls, and maybe she wants a little bit of Sophie. And let's be real, Sophie admitted that she's definitely interested in women, and we know that Statler likes British women. So maybe that's why Statler's really going down this route. Maybe she's trying to get Sophie away from Rob so then she can swoop in and say, hey, how you doing? Now, I don't know if Statler is still with Dempsey, you know what I mean? But I'm assuming that maybe she's not, and if she isn't, well, then maybe that is the reason behind it. I mean, if I was to put all the clues together, let's be real, we know that she's got history with 2 British women, one that she may still be with, whatever. But also at the same time, we know now Sophie likes women too. But nonetheless, though, Rob has obviously decided to respond to the claims and accusations by Statler. And the crazy thing about it is that he didn't necessarily deny it. All he said is, oh, she said this, this, and that. But as far as I'm concerned, I live close to it, but I was never a part of these people. Rob never said he wasn't rich. Rob never said he didn't come from a rich background. He never said that he didn't come from from this background. He didn't even deny that. He just basically swayed us to the side. He was like, listen, yes, I've got relatives who are smart, who got this, this, and that. And yes, I did live close to it. And then that was it. Or did I miss a step? Either way, though, the question is this. Do you believe Rob or do you believe Statler? For me personally, I'm going to go with Statler. Simply because I feel like Rob was overdoing his explanation. I feel like he was trying to overcompensate, you know what I mean? He was trying to over-explain the situation. And for me personally, People that have to overdo things sometimes, in my opinion, I don't know if I can always trust what they're saying, because why are you putting so much energy into proving a point based on somebody's opinion that you don't even know, or somebody's research, should I say, that you don't even know? But it's fun though, because he came out to then start praising the audience. He's never done that before. Why is he praising people that's gone over the Statler page and said this, and that? It's like he's now looking for those sympathy votes, those sympathy acts. You see what I'm saying? But hey, man, each is of their own. You guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below. Do you think that Rob is telling the truth, or do you think Statler's telling the truth, or whatever? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.